Hi guys, welcome back to another episode of Sneakers and Sold Signs. This is Angel Bueno with DeNovo Realty. We are in the middle of another thunderstorm, so bear with me if any of the thunder comes into the video. This week on my seller series, I am going to be talking about, let me start that over. Last week, I went on a tour with some buyers. My Alexa's talking to me. So last week when I went to go view 3 different homes, I realized that there are certain things that need to be told to a seller, and not all sellers, but a majority of the sellers, that are important to get your house showing ready. So during those showings, I came up with 3 really good tips because of the showings that I went to. If you're thinking of selling, you're really going to want to stay tuned to this. It is really good tips, and it's like very low cost effective. It's going to have a better return on your purchase price. And if you know someone that's looking to sell, you're going to want to tag them in this video so that they can get the tips too. It's going to be super beneficial. The first thing I learned, holy moly, deep clean your house before you're ready to list, or deep clean before every showing, or at least, do a really good clean. My big thing is I went and saw a couple houses, and while I'm struggling with opening the lockbox, which is always an issue sometimes with showings, my buyers are standing at this front door and they are looking at the cobwebs that are on the entry light, or the fact that the house needs to be power washed. You need to think in terms of a buyer. And that is the first thing they see when they're walking into your house, is what your entryway on the outside of your house looks like. Hosing that off and cleaning it off is so important. So keep in mind that when you're looking to start cleaning. A lot of people do the inside because the pictures are going to look really good. They meticulously, make sure all their knickknacks are cleaned. But the thing that people see as soon as they walk up to your house is your front door. Getting to the inside, you want to make sure that you're cleaning up anything that is, out of the ordinary dirty. Handprints on the white tiles, or stuff that a buyer's going to think, oh man, I have to clean that, when you could have just cleaned it, and it would definitely help definitely help to give a better effect of the overall feel of the house. People see that and they think, oh, I'm going to have to clean this. So my first tip to you from house number 1 and 2, because I had trouble opening the lockbox both times, is clean your entryway, but also clean, like Monica Geller's style from Friends, clean your house. The second thing is remove any outdated furniture. Certain design styles turn people off. If you don't have to buy all new furniture, but a more neutral space makes it easier for buyers to think of their furniture coming into that space. It isn't a deal breaker, but you want to appeal to the most buyers in order to not close off your buying pool. The second home we toured was in immaculate condition. They cleaned it super well, but it was very high-end from the 1980s. It had large printed furniture, and it just screamed your furniture wouldn't fit here if you have newer furniture. Wall-to-wall carpeting, especially in the bathroom. I know it sounds taxing to have to fix that before you sell, but carpeted a bathroom is 100%. Buyers don't love it because they're thinking that's a bathroom and it has your bodily everything. So replacing a carpet in a bathroom is a huge, huge thing that would be so appealing to a buyer. And some of these quick updates would totally have helped house number 2. Take care of the houses, but remove the outdated furniture, fixins, all that stuff. Number 3, you want to highlight the home's best features. The third house that we went into, and my buyers loved this, was it had all of its dates of its big, what's the word I'm looking for? Big things. That's not the word I was looking for, but it had it all written out. Your AC year, your hot water tank year, your roof year, any of the smart features in the house. They had all the manuals in a nice little binder, all the manual to the range and the manual to the washer dryer. All of that was all nicely in a book, super organized. It was a huge hit with my with my buyers. It made everything so much easier. They knew what year everything was. I didn't have to go and ask. They knew the warranties on some of the things. That was a huge game changer for my buyers. They're typically going to ask me those questions anyway. I have a buyer right now whose mom comes to all the showings and she writes the stuff down. So her first 3 questions are: how old is the air? How old is the air conditioner? How old is the hot water tank? And how old is the roof? Because those are 3 huge expenses when you first get into a house. Sometimes the house is staged, and sometimes people think, okay, well, it's easier for me to picture my furniture in here because all of this furniture is neutral. So it's easy for me to picture my stuff in here, which is huge. So those 3 things are really important, and something that I share with every seller is my checklist that I have that is it's called Showings That Sell. It just gives you a bunch of stuff to do to line up. If you're interested, I could send it right over to you. It is a checklist of itemized things that you could go through your house just to make it improve and appeal to more buyers. And that's really what you're doing when you're trying to sell your house. Yes, you love certain things about the house, but there are things that you can generalize in your property that make it so it appeals to so many people. So if you have any other questions about selling your home or any questions about this process, I can send you over my Showings That Sell checklist, which helps. I need to slow down. And also, I can help you in any way possible. If you are concerned, I've had a couple people reach out to me and ask me what they are interested in listing, but they're looking at what the market has done during COVID. I can totally help you navigate that. I know that it's so confusing with the confusing world that we're living in. I can help you navigate where your house is with COVID. And also, my people that I have that I'm currently selling, I have made so many safety precautions to keep them safe during this time. It is not a bad time to sell. I know that a lot of people feel weird about having people come into their house, but there are so many safety precautions that we are taking as real estate agents to help make it easier for sellers. So if you are thinking about selling and you have any kind of reservations, please reach out. Don't sit and panic in all the confusion, because there are so many things that we could do to help clear that confusion. So again, I am Angel Bellino with DeNova Realty. I hope this helped. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I am here anytime to help my buyers and sellers. Thank you.